This is something that I've worked on for 4 months. Well, last touched for 4 months, but here it is. And the first time in a year, too. What if Suzuka was still a NASCAR exhibition race? Well, here are my predictions on the list of winners. And again, this is just what my brain thinks. My opinion, my brain. Okay, you get the point. Let's just go. 1998 would go to Mike Skinner. He would lead the most laps and would go on to win for the second year in a row. And again, in 1999, once again, Mike Skinner lead in the early portion of the race, but with 30 laps to go. And also coming to the checkered, Skinner and Jeff Gordon would battle it out for the lead, but Mike Skinner would come out on top for the third year in a row. Now we went to 2000, Rusty Wallace, he would win the pole, lead all but 7 laps to go on and win for the second time at Suzuka since 1996. And again in 2000. 2001 would go to Jeff Gordon. With 6 laps left, Ward Burton's gas tank runs dry. Speaking of Ward Burton, there he is right there. With 2 laps left, Jeff Burton's gas tank runs dry. And Jeff Gordon started the race from the 30th spot to lead the final 2 laps and win. Now we move on to 2002, which will be the year of Tony Stewart. Started second, he would pass Jeff Gordon and Rusty Wallace for the win with 9 laps to go. 2003 would go to Ricky Rudd with 2 laps to go. Mike Skinner, driving the number 01 car, blows an engine. This allows Ricky Rudd to take the lead for the first time of the day and take the checkered flag. And another win for the Wood brothers. Dale Earnhardt Jr. would win in 2004. He and Ryan Newman were out front from start to finish. Ryan Newman would finish a car length back from Dale Earnhardt Jr. as Earnhardt Jr. would take the checkered flag. Now we move on to 2005, where again Tony Stewart would win. He would do the bump and run on Kevin Harvick to take the lead on the last lap to win the race. And yes, it does say it does say to take the lead on the last lap to win the race. It does say that. But yeah, Tony Stewart for the second time. 2006, again, Jeff Gordon wins as teammate Kyle Busch blows a tire coming to the checkered flag. And miraculously, Kyle managed to finish second. 2007 goes to Carl Edwards, dominates the race, making no mistakes. Had a nice clean race. Or would have a nice clean race if Suzuka was still a NASCAR, if NASCAR still raced at Suzuka. We move on to 2008, where Kyle Busch would win it. Despite a speeding penalty on pit road, it didn't stop him to claim his first victory at Suzuka. After coming close in 2006, he would come out on top in 2008 in a Joe Gibbs Racing race car too. His first year at JJR, actually. We move on to 2009, where Jimmie Johnson would go on to win it. Thanks to a green-white checker, Jimmie Johnson had another chance to pass Juan Pablo Montoya for the win, which paid off as he ends up winning. Oh boy, my nose has been acting up lately. Now we move on to 2010. Kevin Harvick and Sam Hoonish Jr. were side by side coming to the finish line as Kevin wins by that much right there. By that much. (2011) Kurt Busch holds off Jimmie Johnson for the win with 10 laps to go. 2012 1, 2, 3 finish for Roush Fenway Racing. Greg Biffle wins the race, Carl Edwards second, and Matt Kenseth with a third. We move on to 2013 where Marcus Ambrose will be the winner. He would lead the most laps as well and would stay out of trouble and would win. And again, in 2014, Marcus Ambrose's year, accidentally spins and crashes out Jimmie Johnson for the victory on the final lap. 2015 would go to Kyle Busch. He holds off Jeff Gordon, Dale Earnhardt Jr., as well as Kevin Harvick for the second Suzuka glory. 2016, Matt Kenseth. Brad Keselowski did everything he could, but it wasn't enough to stop Matt Kenseth from winning after starting on the pole. 2017 would go to MTJ. He would lead the most laps out of everyone and schooled the whole field. And finally, 2018, despite having a sophomore had a sophomore slump this year, in my opinion, Daniel Suarez would lap Ty Dillon, who was the 10th place car, to score the victory. Chase Elliott finishes second. Chase Elliott, the most popular driver of this year. And that will do it. And until next time, this is NASCAR Fan 20 Eric Jones fan saying goodbye and good night, and have a good one.